Hello. Uh, Auntie coming to you from her living room. Um, I wanted to take a minute to explain how all the statisticians and whatever they can kind of get a feel for how an election's going to go. And this is a way you can sort of track whether an election is too close to call or not. Today is Georgia's Senate runoff, and we have two races that we're watching. We have Perdue versus Ossoff, and we have Loeffler versus Warnock. And we have so far, it's about 11, no, it's almost midnight, and 95% reporting. That means they've counted, they think, about 95% of the ballots. Um, Now, in the Perdue versus Ossoff, Perdue, I just Googled it, so you'd take your most trusted source for the count, the current count. But 2,138,578 versus Ossoff 2,134,954. The way you get your percentage is you add those two numbers together. That is 4,273,532 total votes. Then you divide that by 95, and that gets you 44,984 ish. There's a couple decimal places because of margins of error. But that is 44,900 votes per 1%. So if you take that times 5, we have 224,923 votes ish left to count in the Perdue versus Ossoff. The lead right now is approximately 3,600. So if it's only a 3,600 vote lead, and we still have 224, almost 225,000 votes left to count, obviously it's too close to call because it could go back and forth. If you take 224, 923 and divide it by the current lead, 3,600, we could swap the lead maybe 60 times before they get them all counted. So anyway, that's just the base lowest number we could possibly do it. But you can see why that's too close to call. In the Loeffler versus Warnock, Loeffler has 2,126,448. Warnock has 2,126,448. Warnock has 2,154,652. Again, these are just off of Google. You can go Google it. So you'll notice this number doesn't match the number of votes they've counted in the other race. There are different counties or regions or whatever. So in this race, 4,281,100 votes total have been counted, and they're still calling it about 95%. So if you take 4,281,100 divided by 95, that's 45,000 votes ish per 1%. So we have 225,000 ish votes again left to count. And the lead right now in that race, Warnock is leading by 28,000 votes. That's a pretty big lead, but 225,000 divided by 28,000, there's still, make sure I did that right. There's still like 8 times the number of votes that the lead is left to count. So you can see how it could move quite a bit. Their general feeling is that he's going to win that race, and their general feeling is that Perdue is leading the other race, but we really don't know. It's really too close to call. We need more numbers. Once you get up into like the 99%, then you're much, much, much closer. The lead has a bigger effect because there are fewer votes left to count. So again, you take the total number of votes for all the candidates and add them up. Divide that number by the percent reporting. That gets you votes per 1%. Take that times whatever percentage is left. So if it's 95% reporting, you have 5% left. And that gives you about how many votes there are left to count. So you want to look at how many votes there are left to count, and then you want to look at the lead between the two top candidates in any race. And that'll get you, I don't know, it makes you feel like you're more informed. You're not just relying on someone else to tell you the results of the election. You can kind of get a feel for how it's actually going yourself. Um, that's all. Um, Not really going to go into politics on this one. I just wanted you to sort of get a feel for how races can be called based on the number of votes that have already been counted. That's all from me tonight. I hope that everyone's well and that 2021 is treating everyone better so far. That's it. I will talk to you in the next video.